The next one is the constructor. In Java, we are using a constructor. First definition is constructor is a special type of method that enables an object to initialize itself when it is created. What is the meaning of actually the constructor? These are actually a special type of methods which is used in the Java. And what is the job of this constructor? Its job is to initialize itself. Initialize itself means the object contains instance variables. And these constructors are used to initialize or give the values to the instance variable when you create an object. So that is the job of constructor. Till now what we done actually, to initialize the instance variables, we are calling a method like getData. And that getData method is actually called by the programmer. If you want to initialize some values to the instance variable, you have to call that getData method. But our purpose is here, whenever you create a object, at that time we have to initialize the values. It is just like here, when I am creating a one variable here like int x here. Till now what we done actually, we are after the initialization, after the creating of this variable, we are giving some value here like this way. This is just like a getData method. Now what I have to do, when I have declared a variable like here int x, when you create a variable, at that times I want to give a value for the x. Now this I have to use, that is initializing the variable at the time of creation. Such feature will be provided by the constructors. These constructors have some of the properties. That is, we can easily identify the constructor in a class because the constructor have the same name as the class name. Whatever the class name given to the given, the constructor is also having the same name. They do not, second one is, they do not specify return type. One more point is, it never return any value. Even it never return a void. So if you see, the constructor has no return type. The reason is very simple, because the constructor itself returns the instance of the class itself. That means whenever you call this constructor, it will create an object and that object is returned. So always this constructor return object, so it never takes any return type. They are invoked automatically when the objects are created. We are not calling this constructor manually. These constructors are called automatically when you create an object. And one more point you have to remember is, if you create a derived class, this derived class cannot inherit the constructor of the base class. We can just pass a values for the base class constructor, but you cannot call that, or you cannot access this constructor in the derived class. I will explain this concept in the inheritance, during explaining the inheritance. We cannot refer to their addresses. Okay, we cannot access this constructor in the derived class and we cannot reference it. We cannot call in the manually. Now I will explain this constructor with small example here. This example is again taken from the rectangle class. Okay. Buat kita mas kalau buat why? In this rectangle class, I have two variables, same as previous, length and width, and one constructor is used here and one method is used. Here this is called as the constructor, because if you see here, this is also the rectangle, same as your class name. It has no any return type. So this is called as the constructor of the rectangle class, which will accept two parameters. One is for length and another is for width. Whenever I create an object of this rectangle class, I have to pass these two parameters to the object. And these two parameters are initialized with the length and width. And this is same as in the previous classes. Now, this is the detailed program which is written to explain about the constructor. I already explained about this part, class rectangle, where I have length and width as the instance variable, and this is the constructor I used, which accepts two parameters and initialize the length and width. I have one method called rectangle area, which will calculate the area of the rectangle. Now, how to use that constructor? Now, this is the main method class, where I created a main method. Now here I am using a one object called as rect1. Here I am calling a constructor. Whenever you use the new keyword, in front of that you have to use the constructor. Here I have to pass a two parameters, 15 and 10. Here 15 is given to the x here, and 10 is given to the y. Indirectly it is initialized to length and width. So whenever you create an object, you are passing the parameter and initialize the length and width. There is no need of calling the get data method here. Here, once you created, I call a area of the rectangle and display the output. Here there are two types of constructor in the Java. The first one is called as parameterized constructor. Now this is the example of parameterized constructor. Here parameterized constructor means when you create an object, you are passing a parameter here to a constructor, then it is called as a parameterized constructor. If you pass a parameter to a constructor during object creation, it is called as parameterized constructor. Second one is called as the default constructor. In default constructor, we are not passing any parameter. In default constructor, when you create an object, you are passing no parameter. Till now, whatever you object created, we are not passing any parameter to the constructor. So all these are actually the default constructors. If you are not passing any parameter to the default constructor, the default value for that default values are initialized with the instance variable. That means each instance variable is initialized to its default values. If it is an int type, it is initialized to 0. If it is a string or character, it is initialized to null. If it is a float, it is initialized to 0. Here, the choice of constructor to invoke is done on the basis of whether it is passing any parameter or not. That is, whether I have to use the parameterized constructor or the default constructor. It depends whether I have to use parameter or not.